Did you have a good time in spiritual life? Good. So, last night, I was speaking at a home with families that I regularly counsel. And one of my longtime students, he's now in his 20s, he's graduated in college, and he's been my student since he was 7 years old. But he said something last night, and I was like, what? I was preaching from Bhagavad Gita, of course, and he was saying that when he has a problem, he doesn't pray to Krishna. I said, what? He said, yeah, I don't want to bother Krishna. And I was thinking, is this some new philosophy that's out there? I don't want to disturb. So I have to deal with this because it was Hare Krishna. So I tried my best to explain. First of all, we have to understand that Krishna is already with us where? Where is Krishna? He's in your heart. Krishna would not be there in your heart if he didn't want to be bothered. If Krishna didn't want to be bothered, he would just say, go to hell. No, the very fact that Krishna is in your heart, he's there. Now, we learned from Bhagavad Gita, there are 2 shlokas. One in the 15th chapter. Sarvasya chaham hridisa nivishta matak smritir jnanam apohanam cha. Krishna says, I am seated in the heart. Hridi, Sanskrit word. Hridi, that's where Krishna is. Not in the brain, not in your nose. Krishna is in your heart, where you are, the soul. Remember, what you look in the mirror, that's not you. Thank God. I look in the mirror, oh, thank God. That's not me. I have not seen myself yet because I'm also in the heart. And Krishna is my next door neighbor, my landlord. Now, according to this verse in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is helping us with 3 things: knowledge or understanding, forgetfulness, and remembrance. So we must think about that. It's not that I remembered. No, Krishna reminded me. And when I forget something, that's also Krishna going, na, 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 na. So that's why whenever I have a problem, immediately, Krishna, Krishna, and the answer comes very soon. Very soon, the answer is there. So I was trying to impress upon him, especially when you have a problem, you should turn to Krishna. You're not bothering him. That's why he's there. Right? Husband and wife. You bother each other. That's what marriage is all about. Right? That's why you got married. Like my wife always says, if I don't bug you, who will? Yes. So Krishna is there in the heart. He's helping us at every moment. Without Krishna, we would be completely lost. We left the spiritual world, but Krishna did not abandon us. In the Bible, I was raised on the Bible. In the Garden of Eden, when Adam and Eve committed the sin, they were kicked out of the Garden of Eden. And they were on their own. Previous to that, in the Garden of Eden, they would talk to God. But once they committed the sin of eating that apple, or some people now say pomegranate, there's a new translation now. It's actually, I was raised on apple. They now say, oh, actually it was a pomegranate. Whatever. Ever since then, they were on their own until the appearance of Jesus. Jesus came and everything got rectified. But in our Vedic scriptures, it's not like that. We left the Garden of Eden, the kingdom of God, but Krishna accompanied us. He's there as your eternal friend. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Suhridam Sarva Bhutanam. I am the best friend of everyone. Suhrit. What a nice Sanskrit word. Suhrit. Right? You have different kinds of friends. You have Facebook friends. I have 1,000, 2,000 Facebook. Most of them, I don't even know who they are. But they're called Facebook friends. All right, then you have friends at the workplace. All right, they're, then you have your posse, your gang, your close friends, right? There's different levels of friendship. Different levels. And in Sanskrit, there's different terms for each. They don't just have one word, bandhu. But the topmost friend, suhrit. Everybody say. What's the suhrit? Suhrit means your ever well-wishing friend. If you have one of those in your life, you're doing good. I can say it, and I'm not ashamed to say it. Here is my well-wishing, lifelong friend. Thank you. Thank you. You have saved me so many times, I'm embarrassed to even speak of them. But I can say, in front of God, you have been in this life my dear, most well-wishing friend. And that's why she's always yelling at me. Because I'm such a knucklehead, she has to get on my case. Hey, stupid, what are you doing? So, Krishna says, I am Suhrit. I am your dear, most well-wishing friend means the person only wants your benefit. They're not thinking of themselves. Mothers, you're a mother. You want only the best for Narayan. Am I right? Right? It's selfless. Nobody has to tell you, selflessly serve him. That's what mothers do. That's why we have a day called Mother's Day. Because they work 5, 6 jobs. Right? They take care of the house, they take care of the husband, they take care of the children, they're the hardest workers. All glories to Mom. Mom ki jai. That's why us men, we have to appreciate. Don't take advantage. Yo, come over here. No, we have to show appreciation. Yes. So Krishna says, I am your dear, most well-wishing friend. I only want the best for you. Why? This is also in Bhagavad Gita. Why is Krishna our dear, most well-wishing friend? Because Krishna says, you come from me. Mamai vangso jiva loke, jiva bhuta sanatanaha. You are my child. We're all children of God, not anybody else. Krishna claims us as that he's our father. That's why he's our well-wishing friend. Here is Harish. You have a son, you have a daughter. You only care about their interest, right? Even though when they were younger and you had to say no, you said no. Why? Because it was in their interest. Now, when they were young, they didn't understand. Why are they doing? Maybe not your kids. Your kids were perfect, I know. But in general, it's like that. The kids don't understand. But the parents understand. They can see. No, this is not good for you. Krishna is the same way. So, if you happen to pray to Krishna for something and you don't get it, it's because Krishna sees it's not in your best interest. I have lots of experience of this. Before becoming Hare Krishna, I used to pray to Jesus all the time. I used to make deals. Okay, Jesus, you do this for me, I'll do this. I made good deals with Jesus. Trust me. I had a good thing going. Okay? Lots of, right? But then I realized, but why am I not getting this? I want this, why am I not getting it? I used to think, I'm a nice guy. I want this thing, I want Dina, I want Michelle, I want that. But it wasn't that. I wanted to become a big rock and roll star. I wanted to become Elvis. But it wasn't happening. And I used to think, why? I'm praying, I'm doing everything. Now when I came to Krishna consciousness, now I understand. If Krishna had given me Dina or Michelle or Linda or a big rock and roll star, I wouldn't be here today now, would I? I'd be dead somewhere in Las Vegas gutter. Yes, Krishna protected me. So when you don't get something, it's because Krishna has a better plan for you. Better plan. That's how a devotee thinks. I wanted this thing. Krishna didn't give it to me. He knows best for me. Now we know some more things about our dearmost friend in the heart, our ever well-wisher. Anumanta hi upadrashta. In 13th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, there's the major portion of chapter 13 of Bhagavad Gita is all about Paramatma, Super Soul, Krishna in the heart. It's all there. Everything is there in Bhagavad Gita, but I'm not reading it. That's my problem. Everything is there. Anything you want, it's there in Gita. Gita is a touchstone. Just have to read it, learn it, and practice it. So Krishna says, Anumantahi upadrasta. I am the one sanctioning. Thumbs up, thumbs down. And I'm the one overseeing, witnessing. You did this. This like, you can hide from the family, you can hide from the government, but you cannot hide from Krishna. He knows when you, he knows. They're talking about some Santa Claus. No, that's Krishna. He knows everything. He sees everything. In any field of activity, today, tomorrow, they're playing the big football games. Each team is trying their best, but Krishna is going to go, no, you, thumbs up, Patriots, thumb down. That's up. He's the final sanctioner. We make our effort. We do everything on our end. There's another philosophy. His brother also came, his brother came up with another nonsense philosophy. Oh, Prabhu, just be detached. I said, that's another nonsense philosophy, be detached. Are you detached he plays cricket. So when he's playing cricket, is he, I'm just detached. I don't. No, he puts full energy in. Full enthusiasm, intelligence. Detachment comes in the way of the result. That's where you become detached. As Krishna tells Arjuna throughout Bhagavad Gita, you fight. Regardless of victory or defeat, you do your duty, you fight. That's detachment. Not that I'll execute provided I get the result. No. Whether you get the result or not, you still have to do your prescribed duties. That's the Vedic way of life. That's civilized life. Whether or not I get the result, I still have to execute. So keep this in mind. Main thing, Krishna's in your heart. Always call out to him. He's there to help you. I have so much experience of this. So many times, my back was against the wall, between a rock and a hard place. I cried out to Krishna, here I am. As the song goes, still chanting after all these years. Oh, still chanting after all these years. Everybody chant the Maha Mantra. Come on.